What's up, Just Boss? And you want to hear a cool story, man? Like, I mean, I always tell like all these biblical stories. There's a lot of cool stories that I'll tell you. They're like straight out of the Bible. Like, you watch the movie Moses. So last night, I'm not gonna get into the details. You have to follow. You have to follow along. I'm like every time. I'm not gonna go and revamp like 10 years to get you up to this point, man. You follow along. But anyway. God walks me out of Reno, the Nazarene, the town of the Nazarene, right? I'm like, I'm out here, I'm going over this mountain. I made some videos about I'm going over this mountain. I walk. I walked a long way, right? I didn't even realize, sometimes I don't even realize how far I've walked. And it'll take me somewhere, and it'll just show me the massiveness. And he showed me the massiveness of, because he's like, look what I created. But then he's like showing me, he's like, look what I just walked you through. I don't even know how many times I've walked through the Valley of Death, man. It didn't even have to be named the Valley of Death. But anyway, so he walks me out, and I'm like, I'm walking to Truckee, man. I'm just gonna walk there. I know how I'm gonna do it now. But at the time, like that's how he'll lead me through things. First of all, he'll give me the challenge. I'll go and I'll fail, but at the end of me failing, he'll take me somewhere and he will show me where I failed, and he'll be like, here, look at all this. And then he'll give me some message word. So anyway, he takes me out there, man, and I've been complaining because, I mean, we just kick Satan's ass. He takes me, and I go over the river, right? I go in here, I'm like, I'm going to get a beer. I'm going to sit here because it's like a beautiful view. And then he has me jump over this thing on the train track side. It's like, because there's this big suspension bridge. It's not a big bridge. I mean, the drop off the bridge was probably like 400 feet. I don't even know, but it was like going over like the chasm of the railroad and everything. Well, he had me jump over on the other side. I was going to go down to the tracks. I jumped down on the other side. But before I jump down, I take my backpack and I'm like, I just toss it over the side. I don't realize how steep it is. Because like, you fall down some basin. So my backpack starts rolling. And it stops right in this middle of this little center thing. I get off and I get down and it's so steep. And then I realize that at the end, like about 20 feet in front of my backpack, is a straight drop off, like 300 feet, man. So I get down there, man. I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna chill here. And it's just this chasm, right? Nobody probably hanging out. I'm like, well, I could probably sleep there. Nobody would even know. Yeah, and then I could roll off this chasm, man. Well, I had a view of everything. He just showed me a view of everything. And I didn't really know it at the time because I made the blood covenant. I lay down and I look up at the clouds because this is like the first time like I'm looking at the clouds, and all of a sudden God's face forms in the clouds. And he starts talking to me. He took me out there and showed me that. And then I get done, right? And this has happened twice. And I had taken my phone out, and I knew the exact point that I had taken out. And I put it in my bag. I go look for my phone. Because it's like night, I can't see now. But I had a charge on my phone and whatever. I'm like, I'm just going to walk out, or I can't find my phone. It's nowhere. It's not in my pockets. It's not in my bag. I'm like, what am I gonna do, man? And like, I start debating with myself. Do I really need my phone? Who cares? Fuck anyway, whatever, guy. Because he's fucking done a bunch of other, like, really mystical, metaphysical stuff with me. Like, not even like 2 hours ago. I'm like, whatever. I don't need my phone, so I'm like debating. I'm walking back and I get on this other road, but I'm out in this area. I'm like, oh man, there's like no place for me. I find like this perfect tree. I lay under it, and I'm laying there. I'm like, this is just like Jonah. We're going to take the tree away because I didn't go to Nineveh. Anyway, So I wake up this morning, right? And I get up. I get out of where I'm at, under the tree. I walk down. I'm like, I need to check my bag. I go in my bag. You know where my phone is? In my bag. Right where I was, where he hid it from me. But when I was just the last time when we changed up state, he did the same thing again, man. It was right there. There's my phone. Because I thought when I jumped down the side of that cliff, I thought my phone fell out of my pocket. I thought it was on the side of that thing, and that's why I was in this dilemma. I'm like, should I go back and look for my phone, or should I just be like, fuck it? Because, like, I mean, whatever. I got a couple bucks and just walk to Truckee. I'll get another phone because who cares about the phone? Because I really don't care about the phone. But should I just leave it there? And then there it is in my bag. He does that to me.